Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing? Back up in it. We're gonna talk about the most worn shoes in the NBA.
Well, most worn by active
Yeah.
player signatures. So like not including Michael Jordan, Kobe.
Kobe, I think, would win.
Kobe would probably win. There's so many AG mids and also hyper dunks, but that's not a signature shoe.
Yeah.
You know. So it would have been cool to see all.
Just overall.
Yeah, overall.
Crazy explosive.
Yeah, crazy explosive. But yeah, so this is the most worn active player signature sneakers in 2017. And so anyways, there's 7 people, seven signature shoes, on this list. So let's get it started with number 7, which is the UA Curry 4, which is actually a very nice performer. And I feel like if you're sponsored by Under Armour, that's probably what you would choose, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's the Heat Seeker, which is nice, and then the Dry 4 Low, which Dennis Smith Jr. usually wears, I think. But then, the other option is probably like the Curry, right?
Yeah.
So, Curry 4, super nice shoe. A number of players playing in this are 14 players. Is this their main shoe, or have they just played in like once? I wonder what they
that's
calculated.
I wonder how that works. Yeah.
So how would you know, like what made this count? You know what I'm saying?
It probably had to be
Maybe like
their main
one
shoe.
of their main shoes.
Yeah,
because they're gonna wear different shit. You know, they're NBA players. They're gonna play whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're sponsored. But all right. So moving on to number 6 is the Nike LeBron Solider 11. It says Solider.
Solider.
But Soldier 11.
Slider.
But yeah. So same as the Curry 4, 14 players. Very nice shoe, man. I really like playing for me, the translucent outsole was really, really bad. But then I got the gum outsole and traction was really good. And everything else was pretty damn nice. So there's that. Moving on to the next one. Number 5 is the Nike KD 10. Number of players 16. That's really.
I feel like I don't see that many people wearing this.
But like, they're big ass dudes too in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like I guess I feel like NBA players, when they choose a shoe, it's more on like comfort and just like how it looks, like if it looks dope, right?
I feel like a lot of it is aesthetics.
Yeah, because you have a lot of guys playing like weird shit, like PJ Tucker, like Nick Young playing in Yeezys. I don't really think they care about performance too much.
They're very, very well may also be a factor of like maybe Nike hitting players up like, yo, we like you, we think you're a good player. We're not gonna give you a contract or anything, but do you want to rock the KDs? Right? And okay, yes I do. All right, well we're gonna give you a certain amount of shoes, so we're gonna give you a shit ton of KDs. Because another thing is NBA players like to change their shoes out very often.
Yes.
They like to play in almost new shoes at all times. So maybe they just pick a few players that are not no names but also not A players and just give them a shit ton of shoes and that's the shoe they wear.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyways, moving on to number 4 is the Adidas Dame 4. That's number of players playing in it is 21. Dame 4 is really nice, and if you're sponsored by Adidas, that's a nice shoe to have if you're playing on a clean court, and NBA courts are usually pretty damn clean. So very nice shoe to have. I don't know why Hardens aren't on this list. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Like no one wears Hardens. Maybe it's because people don't like Harden.
I think some of this also has to do with politics. I mean, how friendly are you in the NBA? How liked are you in the NBA? Because, if I'm gonna play you and I'm wearing your shoe, like, I'm gonna want to be cool with you.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be a douchebag, or you know what I mean, or maybe if you're just not even just a douchebag, maybe you're just very, very isolated and don't really talk to anybody. Then maybe I'm more or less likely to wear your shoe. You know what I mean? Because you're not my boy. I don't know.
All right, number 3 is the Kyrie 4, and number of players playing this is 22. Yeah, Kyrie 4s are super nice.
Wow.
A lot of people like the Kyrie 4s.
Yeah.
But the next one is really interesting, which is the Kyrie 3. A number of players playing in it is 32. 32 players played in it. Really interesting.
Huh.
That's what makes me think they don't really care on performance as much. They just, I guess it looks dope, or maybe they just like Kyrie's shoe or whatever. But like, cause that cushion, man, they're like so big and they're so athletic. They're putting so much, force on their legs. Like I don't, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
But anyways, number 1 is the Nike PG1, and 42 players are playing in it, and it looks very simple. It looks dope, and I feel like it's one of the best looking shoes on this list.
It
so
is.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why also. But it's also a really good performer, to be honest. It would be nice to like interview them and be like, why did you choose this shoe? Like, you know what I'm saying? But obviously we can't do that. But tell us in the comment section below, why do you think these NBA players choose the shoes that they do?
Is it politics? Are they being schmoozed into wearing the shoe? Do they like it because of aesthetics? Or do you really think that they just think they're the best performers?
Exactly.
I don't know.
But some shoes that surprised me that aren't on the list are the Harden. Actually, it didn't surprise me, but I think more NBA players should play in it because it's a good performer. Is the Harden Volume 2.
LeBron 15.
Yeah, LeBron 15.
I mean,
right?
It's not my favorite shoe, but I would see a lot of people wearing them.
Yeah. What else is there? I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Kobe's, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
PG2s, but yeah, PG2s are.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. Klay Thompson, no.
But
But anyways, that's the list. Tell us your thoughts on the list on the comment section below, and tell us what your favorite shoe is also. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.